Ashman. Very good afternoon.
Hey, Kulbir. Very good afternoon too. How are you doing today?
Yes, I'm doing great, fantastic, and excited for the session. And thank you so much for accepting my request. And how are you?
I'm doing absolutely great. Thank you for asking and looking forward for a wonderful talk. Yeah.
Hmm. So, as you are connecting with me very first time for my YouTube channel, so could you start with the introduction part?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I would quickly brief everyone about me. So, hello everyone. My name is Anshuman Misra. I basically with the people who know what to speak, but they somehow struggles to speak themselves, put their point into public. They're not confident about what they say. So over last 2.5 years, I'm helping individuals like them to get this confidence so that they can speak confidently in public, in their corporate life, so that they get good friends, they get very good promotion in a job very early as well. And fortunately, I have helped more than 500 individuals on the camera, off the camera, through my personal diagnostic session. And that's what I'm also bringing through my YouTube conversational video. So that regards, I'm really excited to have a wonderful conversation and sharing my insights too. Yeah.
Okay. So, first question I want to ask regarding me as we are connecting for the second time. Okay. So, actually, I have a dream to interact with people, and I want to, uh, I want to present something amazing on stage in public. So sometimes I feel nervous between. I don't know why. Sometimes I get comment from many people like I'm comfortable and I'm speaking not that much good, but I can hold the conversation. I think so. So what kind of tips would you like to give me? Like, as you know, my last performance, as we are meeting for the second time. So, any advice, anything would you like to suggest to me?
Not specifically, Kulbir, because I would like to know a little bit more about your, since you are specifically asking about public speaking thing where you wanted to be on a stage and you wanted to address to the people. And as per you are saying that you feel a little bit hesitation or the nervousness while you go to the stage. Is it your question and how do you overcome that? Because I
Mhm.
find you pretty well at these conversations. I have watched a couple of your YouTube videos and last time we have interacted, I really found you pretty amazing in terms of conversation. You can hold the conversation. You have also the hosting skills. So this is pretty sorted. But in terms of public speaking, we often, struggle because altogether it needs different skill. There will have to be one way presenter. You go to the stage, you take the whole stage. Now, the limelight on you. Everyone is just seeing you, expecting something from you. And we do have an external pressure. Anshuman, if you do wrong, then people might judge you, right? And there you don't have any angle of sort of conversation that you ask something people would give you a time to think and say. And I would tell my experience of yesterday. I went for a seminar in Unnati Foundation. If you're aware that Unnati Foundation is one of the India's largest NGO helping youth to better their life skills and spoken English so that they get a job. And I got a chance, opportunity to be there to motivate the student how they can better their communication. And you'd be surprised to know I was also very nervous. So
Okay.
the nervousness is very usual. Having said that, I have often interacted here and there, but the public presence is something where people often get scared
Hmm.
because that altogether takes a different thing, right? So if I'll ask you, Kulbi, tell me how many times have you been to the stage? So
How
what
many
would be
times?
answer? Maybe less than 10 times? Yeah.
Hmm. Actually, specifically, I think through 2 3 times, but not that much. Like what I deserve, what I feel I should do something different, something big in my life. Not that much, but I want to do. So sometime I want to, like, as I told you,
Got it.
I taught at university level, and there are many things happening. Everything, like sometime uh, functions were there, and some conversations were there. In some meetings were there. So in that order, I want to pursue. I want to boost my career. So sometime I feel I should try.
Got it. Exactly. This is why I asked this question. See, like you might have taken the chance of going in the public and speaking for 2 or 3 times. And we do have certain expectation from us because you might be creating the videos, you might be interacting one-to-one learners so well, and you were having this expectation, if I'll go in public, I'll perform the same level. But this doesn't go that way because altogether it is altogether different game, right?
Hmm.
So there is only a way to get used to of it.
Hmm. Like,
I often see myself. Yes, put yourself so many times in that situation. Take any of the chance when you get, maybe there is a family gathering, you get a chance to host the session. You take the chance. That is also counted one. Again, you are into a function, annual function. You also got a chance to host. Do that. Go oftentimes stage and see after 10 of the repetition, you'd get better. That is number one. Yeah, you were
hmm.
saying something, by the way.
That is the thing. Means everything needs time. Okay, if you want to perfection, then
Exactly.
you have to give time. Exactly. If you feel instantly
Yeah, in the
everything,
given circumstances.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, I got it.
Correct.
So my second question I would like to ask, I would like to know, like, how did you come into this field where you are addressing people, and you, when did you feel, okay, when the thing triggered in your mind, I should pursue this career?
Um, I think I should tell this thing. I am full-time working professional. I work for an US company wherein I used to work from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. every day. So maybe after this call, after 1, 2 hours, I'll start my shift and I'll start working remotely, right? But this helping individuals to better their communication comes from my own spirit, as I had already talked about my own endeavor, that how did I learn this language back then in college. Kulbir, so what happens that time, I would have never thought that I'll do something like this. I'll help individuals to better at the my main goal from day one of college was to better at my own English, because as I already talked about the circumstances I have faced, I was not good at that. I felt somehow embarrassment situation from day one of my college, that I'll have to be better at this. Somehow I got better. I put my efforts. I did a lot of mistake. I took a lot of time to learn those things. And then I found someone doing the same mistakes. I somehow felt that if I can tell them my own experience, if I can achieve this, why cannot others? So that's why I started with content creation. I started getting a little bit of visibility too. And now people often find a little bit resonability, because if this guy can do, often I have seen a lot of good comments like, Anshuman, if you can do this, coming said that from that background, why can't I? And that's why the spirit also of mine, all right, you can do this, and this is what you'll need to follow. So that's why I often now get a lot of chance to interact with the people. By YouTube is also one of the great platform. I also run diagnostic session where someone comes, specifically ask their questions. And one more thing I have started doing, because I hold computer science degree, I literally wanted to make something useful for the student. Recently, I launched a website called Speak
Okay.
Loop,
Hmm.
which is for individuals who are there, they just wanted to practice but they don't have any co-learner. And we do have often a mindset that if a beginner will speak something, always someone will judge them.
Hmm.
So what do we have for them? So I thought, okay, why not to create an application wherein people can talk on different topics. They
Okay.
will get the real time feedback, and there is no one who is judging them. So everyone watching this video, I'll highly recommend, this is for free. You speak for 21 days, you record your audio for 2 minutes or 4 minutes every day. You'll get real time feedback, and you'll also get a certifications too at the last of that.
Great, great, great. Wonderful. Wonderful for beginner who just want to start speaking. It's wonderful opportunity for them. Everyone should try. Exactly. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
So the thing is, as you said, the things not planned. Okay. Gradually, you got interest.
Correct.
Okay. I should go for this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the next question is for you. Right now, you are on YouTube, and many times you got a negative or positive comments. It's normal. So I would like to know any positive and negative comment. Still you feel the comments straight in your mind. Any positive or negative?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, positives nowadays I'm getting a lot of. So like I'm being habitual of that, but negative are pretty less. But few of the time I find someone saying like, it actually been hurt me not a lot, but it just got stuck in my mind because I remind the conversation was going with one of the YouTuber. Her name was Neetu ma'am.
Nitu?
Grammar with Neetu, yes.
Okay.
Yes. So she is pretty older than me. And before even starting the conversation, since I have been, the kind of professionalism I'm following in my corporate life, since I have been working in a life, now I'm habitual to just state what they might felt that Anshuman is giving, being disrespectful in this conversation. And I got few of the comment, and I got a little bit disturbed too. But I pinged ma'am that this was not the intention. Did you feel bad? And she was like, no, because I have already told her that if you find if I just call your name, and she was like, okay. And that moment actually made me realize no matter what you will think about your own perception, people would have their different opinion because they might have grown up in different circumstances, but that
Hmm.
was okay. Now I'm being habitual with any kind of comments because I know that I respect people, and that shouldn't be bothered to me as well. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, everyone has a different perspective. We should go with our opinion, and if we are doing great, if we feel okay, we are doing something for ourselves, so no need to think about others. Okay, that's great.
True.
So the one thing I would like to ask, as you said, I watched your few videos. So I want to ask, when you were learning, when you were improving, you were working on your communication skill. So any embarrassed moment would you like to discuss?
So many.
When did you
I mean,
feel
now,
okay? I should quit. I don't want to go anymore.
see, like quitting were never been into my dictionary, to be honest,
Okay,
because if
great.
something goes bad with me, I'll not sit there. I'll ask for help. I'll try to figure it out, but I'll never quit because I wanted to change something. I wanted to take revenge just by betterment of myself. That's what I did, right? As I day one, people were laughing somehow. Their laugh, even a few of them were giving me sympathy to Anshuman. It's okay. I understand that you come from different board altogether. You will take time, but that sympathy also got stuck to me, and I took it in different way. But I never sat down. I figured out the way. I watched YouTube videos. I commit a lot of mistakes even these days too. So the learning has never been stopped. Today also I learn from individuals whom I interacted, and that's how I'm learning. But the question you asked, that when I feel that I should quit, that was never a moment for me. I was always being taking the lessons here and there and trying to improve. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, that's great. So, any specific activities did you follow when you were learning English, especially?
Specifically, I mean, I didn't do anything exceptional. Kulbir, I was just following the fundamental, as I told that since I wanted to better at speaking, I was just majorly focusing on speaking after wasting of 1.5 years, because back then I was just more focused on reading part, writing part, and moreover just watching those videos too. Those were also helping me, but not in a very good manner, because it's something like if you wanted to good at something, you'll have to repeat it so many times that it becomes your habit. That's what I did. I majorly focused my time towards speak more. I often take again, shout out to S Fluency application, wherein I got an opportunity to talk to strangers. So I spent almost 2.5 years. So often days this time also, if I feel a little bored, I go to that application and see that what people are doing there, how they're improving. So the speaking was one, and second was really talking onto the place, because what happens, that we are habitual to talk on calls, we are habitual to talk on maybe in Zoom setting, but once somebody really appears in front of us, we got blank, because we haven't been habitualized to talk in that environment. So what did I do? Whenever I was getting time, because nobody was knowing me, so I was getting and approaching strangers to talk. Let's suppose I'm just traveling somewhere, someone is sitting next to me. I was trying to interact in English, and that somehow pretty helped me as well. And I was also doing one thing which reminded me. You might have seen a lot of posters, or a lot of number given onto any of the websites that, hey, you
Hmm.
can contact if you just wanted a course. Like any of the English speaking thing, if you'll take, there is a query number. So I was just dialing them and asking for the query. Hey, let me know what you guys are giving. So I was just getting a kind of comfortability that I can make the conversation. So these things I was doing a lot. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Great, great. So as you mentioned, like whenever we connect on audio call, at that time we feel comfortable. But when it comes to video call and when we interact with physically with people, so yeah, it happened with me. I can
Correct.
relate with it. Like when I was learning, at that time I used to prefer my CV application, connect with stranger for the
Mm.
purpose of for the sake of practice. But when first time when I got connected with a YouTuber, at that time uh, I felt no, I can't speak anymore. So anyhow I managed. Then I felt okay, what should I do next? Then again I tried to connect with more YouTubers. So gradually I feel little bit comfort. Okay, okay, that is the way, that's how I can improve myself, because if I feel uncomfortable, then I have to put myself in uncomfortable zone so that I can also learn how we can interact with people's on audio call, and if we meet personally with people. So yeah, that is also a different stage of learning, this different level of learning. Yeah, I can relate with it.
Mm.
Great.
Correct.
So
And Kolbir, have you ever faced like now, are you good at dealing with the people at the physical space where maybe you are interacting someone sitting next to you? Are you good at dealing with those people? Because altogether online word is different, but someone appears in front of you. Now you'll have to make a choice or you'll have to make a conversation. So how do you deal with this time? Are you
yeah,
good at this or
actually,
you're learning or maybe struggling?
actually, the thing is, right now, within I think 2 3 days, I'm going to rejoin at my workplace. So I'm also
Okay.
waiting for that moment. How I will react? Uh,
Okay.
am I will I able to interact and respond quickly, or I will feel nervous on what whatever. I don't know what will happen, but I'm also waiting for it. How I will respond. So yeah,
Okay.
the thing is that is the thing. The problem is when we are connecting with people on audio call on the regular basis. At that time, we are doing same
Mm.
thing multiple times, multiple times, multiple times. So
Correct.
gradually we feel comfort. But when we shift from one thing to another shift, next thing, at that time we feel okay, no, I think we have to start from scratch also. So but the thing is, okay, let's watch what will happen. Definitely I will share with you whatever will how I will deal with it, I don't know. But yeah, I have experience because I deal students like 70 plus students in my class. So no issue, I will manage. But when it comes to meeting with higher authorities, at that time I think I will feel little bit uncomfortable and little bit hesitant and confident. So yeah, see what will happen. Yeah. So the thing
Got it.
is,
Got it.
as we all are on YouTube, there are many, like when
Mm-hmm.
I was learning at that time, I used to think, I think it's not a cakewalk for me. I can't like I can't learn English language. I can't speak properly. But gradually
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch conversation videos. Okay, then from videos, little bit I got a confidence, little bit, and also like then I started speaking anyhow with Chat GPT. These kind of things I followed as we discussed in our last video. So the thing is, still I got comment from some beginners. No, it's not our native language. We can't learn. No one can teach us. So how you can motivate them?
That's pretty hard job. If they themselves are accepting they cannot learn this thing, so we cannot do something about that.
Exactly.
Because self-belief is what should be there. If you yourself cannot believe that you can, even God cannot help you that way.
Hmm.
Even it is well said that God will always help them who are ready to help them as well, themselves as well. So
Actually, where is will, there is way. That is the thing.
exactly. S- So I believe for them. would be just firstly break your this victim mindset that you cannot learn this thing. So mindset shift is required first before even jumping towards learning something, and believing yourself that yes, no matter what will happen, I'll make this happen maybe 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, whatever it will take. Now the question arises, how do we do that? So that's why you can do n number of things, n number of videos are there, you can read books, blah blah blah. But the first and foremost thing, change your mindset right away. Yeah.
Mhm. The first thing is, yeah, actually, if they are not ready, then we can't do anything for them. So firstly, they have to ready for
Correct.
the learning. After that, they can do anything. Okay. So the question is, Anshuman, how you can define your boundaries? Like how you can define your self-respect, self-love, and how do you take care of your mental health and mental peace? How you can deal with it?
I think these are two, three questions. Defining boundaries is something what specifically I have never told someone to be, I mean, like that, because I find people around me were very professional, were very understandable in that terms that if I'm interacting with someone, they themselves knows that like at which instinct we should talk or which kind of conversation we can have in different circumstances. So I have never faced any situations wherein I'll have to tell explicitly to the people, hey, don't come in my boundary, something like that. I have never done it because people are, themselves, they are better at this. Second, in terms of mental peace and the well-being, I often feel I'm a little privileged in that way because I have a very good friends around me. I have very good family members. So whomever, which city I go, I often got a lot of good people who are always been with me in terms of hard situations, in terms of, even good situations are going. So I have never felt that my mental being was ever disturbed. If yes, sometimes I was feeling little low or I was getting negative thought, I directly call to my mom or like any of my friends, or I just try to journal few of the thoughts which I cannot tell to anyone. So that sort of helped me a lot. Yeah.
Hmm. Yay. That's great. Actually, the thing is, when we are free at that time, we have a time to think these kind of things. But when we are busy, we don't have time to think regarding these kind of things. How? Because when we are busy, we don't feel we someone is breaking our boundaries and someone is try to
Yeah.
hurt our mental peace, whatever. Yeah, that is the thing. If we are busy, then no issue. This kind of issue can't uh, we can face. Okay, so
Correct. Correct.
anything would you like to ask to me?
Yeah, of course. I would like to know more about the teaching methodology you're gonna pick up because as you mentioned, you're gonna start your profession back. So firstly, congratulations again that you're gonna go
Thank you
back
so much.
and gonna start your journey which you always wanted to do. So let me know that what changes firstly you feel in yourself after creating this content. Maybe that would be helpful for the individuals who literally wanted to start the content creation for their betterment, number one. And number two, after creating the content, do you feel that you're going to change your teaching methodology or the dealing with the people in different circumstances, which will help you to be better, Kulbir, from the previous one?
Yeah. So personally, if I talk about my teaching method, so definitely
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to improve myself because there is a student of graduation, post graduation. So sometimes the student is more sharper than us. Okay, so sometimes they
Correct.
just try to make fun. Okay, so these kind of things we have to like face and balance during the classes. Okay, so whenever I got any student like this kind of student who's just try to disturb during the lecture, so I personally request, okay, if you want attendance, I will give you, just leave the class, don't disturb if you don't want to study. Okay, so this is the one thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I deal uh, if we are talking with the how we can like my teaching method, and after, especially after creating a content, yeah, I feel another level of confidence. Okay, so if we, like, now I have connected with many YouTubers, many people, many learners. Okay, Then one thing I learned, like everyone has a different perspective and their way of thinking is different. Okay, it also helped me to elevate, to like to elevate elevate my confidence, boost my confidence to explain things easily. Okay, so this changes I
Hmm.
feel during this journey, during my YouTube journey. Okay, and third one is, what was the third one? I forgot.
There was two questions only. That how you are being
Yeah,
now
teaching
better at
method.
dealing with the people.
Hmm. So these are the things I'm planning. Rest of the things, like when I will get my proper load. I didn't get proper load.
Hmm.
So sometimes we get a basic subjects. So in that order, we no need to like go that much deeply. If the students from the computer science background, in that order, like if they are from database and from programming subjects, then we have to put more efforts, because when the student from uh, like after plus 2 and after if they are non IT background, then we have to put lot efforts to understand, to make them understand the concept. Okay, so these kind of things, rest of the things I will plan later according to my load, how I can deal with it. So yeah, yes, on the daily basis I just try to improve myself regarding English also, and regarding my teaching skills also.
Absolutely, got it. And you, I think you would be the one of the best example of the quote that a teacher or the professor in a class is one of the best student because they learn from the students, they learn from their own experience. So I believe you're gonna learn a lot of things from there as well, right? As you are very curious to learn something new, I believe yes, you would improve fast and you would able to help individuals or the students to get their career better as well. Yeah, that's all from my side.
Thank you so much for your question. So anything would you like to discuss with beginners, especially who just want to start speaking but they didn't start because of some reason?
So
Any advice?
So for them, only and only advice is to watch this video till the, if you have really watched this video till the end and you want only one thing to take away, right away, pause this video, go back and start speaking. There is no other way. Let me tell you, if you're waiting for right time, it would never come. If you'll feel that someone will come you and force you, then you'd never learn. So from this video, I would highly recommend every individuals who haven't started, start taking actions today. Then only something will change. Otherwise, you'll watch videos, you'll read books, nothing will ever change. That's all for the beginners. For the intermediate level, you try to firstly know that where exactly you need to better at. Find two or three areas. Don't say like I just wanted to better at English. That is rubbish. If you don't know specific areas, figure out your weaknesses, especially one or two. Focus on those because you cannot chase more than two or three rabbits at a time. Chase one, then again chase second, chase third. That's how you're gonna get. And for the advanced level speakers to never ever feel that you are being content. Always look for a scope of improvement. Learn every day and being better every day. Yeah.
Hmm, exactly, exactly. So one, the last question is, Anshuman, what is your dream? Like, oh, what do you feel you want to do, but still you didn't start? Any achievement, any goal, any dream?
See, I mean, whatsoever goal I do have, I'm sort of working on that. So I'm very optimistic that way. Maybe in 4 5 years, I'll be there.
Okay.
But there is not such a thing what I think I would be doing and not doing today. So it would be YouTube, it would be my job, career wise, it would be a little bit of business side too. So if I have thought something in long way, I'm taking action today. So I'm content. Just need to I just wanted to be more obsessed. I just wanted to more optimize the thing so that maybe I can reach the goal more faster, less than 4 5 years. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much for the lovely conversation and insightful session for me, especially. I learned so many things. Okay. So definitely we will reconnect again for more conversational videos, for more content. So thank you so much. It was great conversation for with you.
Same here, Kulbir, and all the best for your future regards. And inspire the students from your own journey. I believe learner gonna learn a lot of things from you. And thank you again for having me here. I hope that the students or the learner watching this video have caught something. But again, I'm just emphasizing that if you have watched this video till end, never forget to subscribe Kulbir's channel, because she's, you know, kind of helping individuals to just grow themselves. And she's also trying to better at their speaking English. That is pretty evident. Yeah. So that's all
Okay.
from my side. Thank you. Bye bye. Have
Thank
a
you
great day
so
ahead.
much. Thank you so much. Bye.